Hello, my gorgeous ones. This is Dr. V. Today I am doing something new and exciting because look, it is Friday, and with what is going on in the world with this damn virus, we all deserve a little bit of fun, don't you think? It has been hard. Believe me, it has been hard to keep that energy flowing, to keep ourselves in those higher vibrations. I know that when I'm with you guys, I feel so good, even though I'm just talking to the camera here, but I feel like I'm truly just talking to you. I can feel your presence, I can feel your energy, and it helps me a lot. And that's why I feel so chipper, happy when I'm with you, when I'm doing a reading for you, because otherwise it has been, let me tell you, a struggle. I have a 13-year-old son who has been at home for over 5 weeks now, and let me just say that it is driving me crazy. It has not been easy. So, you know, if any of you are going through these same struggles, I hear you, I feel you, and that's why we're going to do a fun Friday readings. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It is so fantastic to have you here. There are two things we do here. One is give you divine guidance from Spirit on how to unite, reunite, or just better connect with that special person in your life. We do use terms like twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine, but never let the labels limit you in any way. This is all about the love and connection that you feel. Second thing we do is that we inspire and support you to step into your greatness every single day, because it's from that vantage point that you are going to attract and manifest all of the amazing things that you so want and deserve, including love and success and all of the other dreams that you have for your life. So today, because we are doing a quick fun Friday reading, I'm not going to be doing affirmation of the day. If you're looking forward to your affirmation, that will be for our Sunday reading. So, but what I do want you guys to do is to leave me a comment in the box below, because I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You're the best. You're the best in the world. So if all of this resonates with you, please make sure to subscribe, like, and click on that bell sign so that you get notified every time I have a reading, because sometimes I do surprise ones like this, and I want to make sure that you don't miss anything. Okay, so I am using a bunch of different decks as usual, as well as the 3 decks that I've created for all of you who are on this journey to love. So if you want to learn more about that or a private reading with me, all the info is in the box below. All right, so let's get into this Friday fun reading. Spirit, can you tell us what is the current energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine at this time coming into this beautiful weekend? Ooh, what is the current connective energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What's going on in the energy of this connection, Spirit? Interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, somebody needs to learn that for sure. Wow. All right. So we are dealing with definitely some humility going on here. So if you have felt that there have been some ego struggles going on between you and your masculine, which is very natural, right? I mean, we are all human. We all have egos. I do think that in these trying times where we are under a bit more pressure than usual, right? Where people are trying to adapt, trying to deal with the situation as best best as they can, it is easy to get into more of a triggering kind of energy. It's easier to get triggered, right? And especially by the person that we truly love the most, our divine masculine or our divine feminine. So I think what Spirit is saying here is that it's going to be important in this connection for you guys to find some humility, as in try, if you can, to decrease the ego, try to set it aside for now, because these are definitely more high pressure time, and it feels like a pressure cooker. So that's why it's going to lead to more drama and more arguments if you don't try to practice some humility. So you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. I think that is a very important message there from Spirit. So first, let's look at the first card that you got for your connective energy, Six of Discs or Six of Pentacles. I like this because I like the fact that you also got the Eight of Pentacles. So what this is telling me, wow, is that both of you are definitely trying to ground yourselves. That is really lovely because it goes in very wonderfully, I think, and is very much in alignment with this theme of humility, don't you think? Because I feel like part of this 6 and 8 energy is that you two both want to focus on the practical aspects of your relationship. You feel like that is what's going to get you through these dark times, because look at this, the star. It's like, this is good because both of you have the same goal. Now, this is really important. I think both of you are definitely feeling that bit of that lower energy, that dark night kind of energy, and you are looking for that star as in some sort of guidance, some sort of guiding energy that's going to help you get out of the funk, that you feel that you've been in because of this entire situation, as well as the ups and downs that I think your connection has been going through lately. Now, for those of you who are in some form of separation, this is also another sign that it's time for both of you to ground yourselves. Find this, whatever you can, find whatever is going to guide you. Find what your star is. Define what that is for you. What is going to lead you both out of this darkness and back to each other? I think that's the most important thing, because with this 6, we're looking at both of you wanting an equal partnership here, wanting reciprocity, both of you wanting to give and receive equally. You don't want to shortchange each other, because I feel like there's been some sort of energy here of somebody being screwed over, okay? Somebody keeping some sort of secrets, or somebody being a little bit too imbalanced in what they are looking to take versus what they're giving, okay? So if you feel that your masculine has been keeping secrets from you or has been taking more than he's giving, then this is definitely something that both of you are at a crossroads at, as in you need to make the decision. Are you going to come back into this balance? Are you going to come back into this reciprocity and balance out this connection so that we don't have a buildup of resentment between the two of you, right? We just don't want that resentment. And I feel like if you don't balance this out, if you don't come clean, if you're masculine, he needs to come clean, as in he needs to be honest about this, so that you can have this conversation, you can bring yourself back into reciprocity. Because I feel like if you don't do that, you're not really working towards a greater goal. That's what this 8 of Pentacles is all about. Again, very grounded, practical energy, practical ideas about how you can make this connection work and grow, because 8 of Pentacles is about working with a focused mentality, a really great focused perception of what it is that is important here. You know, one of the things that I think that this virus has taught many millions of people at this time is to be able to be very clear on what your real priorities are in life, right? I feel like whatever arrogance or ego that had been going on in the world, especially with the inequalities, right? The inequalities between the rich and the poor, the powerful and the weak, you know, people who've been marginalized and victimized versus those who are in power. I feel like this virus has brought humility to all because it does not discriminate, right? It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're famous, you're powerful, you're even the president or the prime minister. It can hit all with the same intensity, right? So it has really forced a lot of humility, energy of humility all around, because no one is actually safe from this. Everybody is equal. And so that has really changed everybody's perception. And this is one of the great benefits of what's happened with the virus, I think, is that it has brought us into the light. It has brought us into understanding that we are in the love that we have, the connection that we have with our masculine, with our feminine. It is about reciprocity. It's about equality. It's about, you know, being 50-50 partners, equal co-creators, so that we can create something that we can be proud of. With this Eight of Pentacles, you are definitely working towards something big. And I feel like if your masculine is not wanting to do that, if he's at a crossroads and not making the decision, then you have to make it, because now it's like do or die, now or never, right? No more bullshit. No more secrets, no more lies, no more hiding, no more walls, no more games. Everybody has to decide what is their priority, what is important to them, what do they need in their life that is a non-negotiable, as in, where are you truly going? What is your next step? What is your path? When we come out of all of this, can you build an even better life than what you had before? And I love this energy because I feel like in your connective energy, both of you do want to do that. There's a desire for this. And I feel like whatever obstacles that you have been experiencing, you have been able to conquer, and you will continue to conquer, because this connection is way beyond this lifetime. Whether you believe in past life relationship or not, that's totally up to you. If you don't believe in it, that's fine. But what I think this card is trying to say, what Spirit is trying to say here, is that this relationship is special. This connection is way beyond just this moment. It has always been there, it will always be there, and it will live through this moment. Wow. I love it. I love it. Okay, so then, Spirit, please tell us, what would the divine masculine say to his feminine from his deepest heart at this time? What would the divine masculine say to his feminine if he could, from his deepest heart at this time? Yeah, see, this again, to me, it's like, why is this energy lingering right here? Okay, we're going to go into this 1 second. Let me just pull one more. So I'm feeling that in these messages, there is regret. These specific messages are extremely regretful. They are messages of pain and loss. So I feel like this is definitely a special message for all of you who are in some form of separation, whether you've had a fight, an argument, disagreement, whether you are in some sort of a third party or karmic situation where one or both of you are in another situation which is being heightened and even more being made more dramatic and more difficult and complicated because of the close quarters of this quarantine, right? How many people are there in the world right now? I think millions, who are in situations and relationships in which they are absolutely miserable, but they've been towing the line until now for whatever their reasons are. And, you know, I've done hundreds and hundreds of private readings, and, you know, I have the most amazing, I'm so blessed. You guys know who you are. quick shout out to my amazing private clients. You guys are the best, and you're all over the world. And I know that, you know, you have struggled, many of you, through these third-party situations because you are stuck, or your beloved is stuck in a situation that they have not chosen to get out of yet for various reasons. Oftentimes it's money, right? They have to pay, or they can't afford to pay all of that. They're afraid of money and loss and financial loss and loss of, you know, family members. And there's so many layers to this. And I feel like in this situation with the quarantine, all of those relationships, all of those situations have been magnified. They've been getting worse because up till now, your beloved, if you're in this situation, was able to somehow at least lead some sort of a separate life from the other person. Even though they haven't formally left yet, there's some sort of a distance. But now with them being together all the time, a lot of these relationships are coming to a head. They are going to crack when this is all over. So we'll see, like, when all of this is over, where the chips are falling. It's going to be quite interesting to see that. But in the meantime, what I'm seeing here from your masculine is a lot of pain from separation, and a lot of regret and remorse for his actions, or even his inaction, his inability to really step up and choose his own happiness. Because see, I'm keeping secrets from you. So this is the second time. So I feel like your masculine may be hiding, you know, and I feel like this is especially for those of you who are in those third-party situations. They are not fully telling you right now what is going on in that quarantined situation of theirs. That's definitely one aspect of it. Now, see, it hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. And I'm sorry that I criticized you. Okay, so again, I feel like a lot of these connections have been put under a pressure cooker at this time. A lot of pressure, a lot of heightened emotions coming out. And so I feel like maybe you have had some sort of a confrontation where maybe he criticized you, or, you know, you criticized each other, and it turned into some form of separation. So he does feel regret and remorse. He does feel your absence, feminine, and that is hurting him. And so look, he's definitely watching you online. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. So this is definitely, this separation is weighing on him. He is desperate to know what you're doing. He's desperate to know what's going on with you, because I feel like you may have, you know, just really withdrawn from him, and you've been secretive, as in you're not letting him know what you're doing, what's going on with you. And that, I think, is driving him nuts. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. So again, for those of you who have been having some ups and downs, and I know many of you, and so many of my beautiful clients are struggling through this, you know, your divine masculine, your divine feminine is in a totally different geographical place. And because of closed borders and shutdowns, you are not able to travel to see each other. And so right now you're feeling each other at the energetic level. I still feel your energy. So your masculine is really, really hurting right now. The separation is really hurting him at every level, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And so now he's starting to just kind of, you know, like, get that scrap, you know, that whatever scraps he can is what he's holding on to. And now he's beginning to understand the energy, the importance of the connection. Wow. All right, so that is it for our fun Friday reading. Make sure that you leave me a comment in the box below. Tell me what you think. I love hearing from you. As usual, if you want a private reading, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I have created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love. And announcement regarding all of our beautiful family members who are outside of the United States. When you order these in the USA, shipping is free, and we process that order. Now, if you are outside the United States, the link, there's a special link below for you to purchase the decks through our store on our printer's website, because they handle all of our international orders and they have been shipping millions of decks globally for over 30 years. So what we've done is we've decreased the price of the decks there so that we can help support you in the shipping costs. We can offset those costs for you. So that is truly the best deal that you can get if you would like to order the decks and you're outside of the United States. Okay, so all the information is in the box below. So you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.